Welcome to the channel where we release a daily short video focusing on some of the most fascinating people in sport and culture. Today we profile the Brazilian footballer Hulk and document his career and personal life, which shockingly resulted in him marrying his niece. Strap in for a story unlike any other. Hulk, whose real name is Givanildo Vieira de Souza, is a Brazilian professional footballer who was born on July 25, 1986, in Campina Grande, Brazil. He is widely known for his powerful shots, physical strength, and technical abilities on the field. Hulk started his professional football career at the age of 18 with the Brazilian club Vitória. After a couple of seasons, he moved to Japan, where he played for Kawasaki Frontale and Tokyo Verdy. While playing in Japan, Hulk met his first wife, 37-year-old model Aran Angelo de Souza, whom he would later marry. The pair met at a Brazilian restaurant in Tokyo. Aran was 16 years older than Hulk when they got together, but the couple swiftly fell in love. The pair had 3 children together, and there was nothing out of the ordinary in his personal life. His children, which he would later have with Aran, were named Tiago, Alice and, drumroll please, Ian. Hulk's career went from strength to strength despite sometimes playing in countries not traditionally known for the club football, starting with Japan. In 2008, he signed with the Portuguese club Porto. The fee was quite unique in that Porto originally purchased 50% of his playing rights for €5.5 million from Uruguayan side Rentistas, with the transfer fee being received by an unnamed investor. Where he had his breakthrough season in 2010-11. He scored 36 goals in 53 appearances and helped Porto win the League, Cup, and Europa League in that season. Hulk was now an international star. Oddly, his club career was still on the side of being slightly bizarre, with his ownership continuing to be split between different parties. On the 13th of May 2011, Porto paid €13.5 million to Rentistas for another 40% of Hulk's playing rights, bringing their total stake to 85%. Hulk signed a new contract valid until 2016 and with a buyout clause of €100 million. Hulk's time at Porto was a runaway success, with him firmly establishing himself as one of the top strikers in world football. One of the only issues was he had a slight temper, and this was evidenced when on the 17th of February 2014, Hulk was ordered to pay a €45,000 fine for assaulting 2 stewards at the Estadio da Luz. On the 3rd of September 2012, Hulk completed a transfer of €60 million, with Porto receiving €40 million, to Russian Premier League club FC Zenit St. Petersburg, reuniting with former Porto teammate Bruno Alves. Again, this was a surprising move, with Spanish, English and Italian clubs expected to be his desired destination. In the second half of September, media speculation reported that teammates Igor Denisov and Alexander Kurzhakov were unsatisfied with Hulk's wage, and that they demanded renegotiation of their contracts. Reports at the time stated that they demanded respect for the Russian players, which Zenit has always relied upon. Despite some managerial disputes, Hulk's time at the Russian club was largely successful. It would also appear that his home life was going well as his family grew. But then came another surprise destination for a player of his quality. On the 30th of June 2016, Hulk joined Chinese club Shanghai SIPG from Zenit for a reported £45 million, an Asian football record. He would earn £320,000 per week, accumulating to £16.6 million per year. At the time, Hulk was 30 years old and still performing well, so it was a puzzling move outside of the huge wage he received. It was in China where his personal life started to move also from the traditional to the outright shocking. When Hulk and his family were living in China, they received a visit from his niece from his wife's side, Camila Angelo. His wife even described her as her favorite niece. At the time, they even posted a family photograph on social media with the caption being, "Family is the foundation of everything." It soon became pretty clear that the family was closer than even she thought. The first signs of trouble were just a week later when the niece, Camila, posted a photograph on Instagram with a cryptic caption. The photograph was of just her and her aunt together, with the caption reading, "Sorry Aunt Iran," with a crying emoji. This message could have been interpreted in any number of ways and largely went unnoticed by international media. Camila returned to Brazil while news broke of Hulk's split from his wife. Camila was then spotted boarding a private plane in Sao Paulo and flying back to China to be with Hulk. 6 months passed and Hulk formally divorced from his now ex-wife. Wasting little time, he immediately announces that he and Camila were now engaged. He originally stated that the pending marriage was so that Camila could secure a Chinese visa, but soon even that was blown out of the window. Within a couple of months, Hulk proudly posts a photograph of him and his fiancée showing a picture of an ultrasound. His niece was now pregnant with his child. The baby was born in April of 2022, and as far as media can establish, the couple are still together. Hulk and his new family eventually moved back to Brazil, where he continues to play professional football. They named the baby Zaya, who will have to work out for herself why family gatherings are either small or awkward. Hulk's career will be remembered as one of exceptional talent and a less than traditional personal life. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe for daily profiles of some of the most interesting characters in sport and culture.